Okay, another episode on our Did You Know series. Okay, so first and first, I want to kick it off by starting with the issue of hackney permit. A couple of weeks back, maybe even a month or more, board sent like a memo to all the drivers in the app. I think that's where I saw mine. That there's going to be a need for the boat drivers in Abuja to start having the hackney permits. Now I know this hackney permit thing has been in existence in Lagos for years now, I think, but it's never been in Abuja. But recently, the boat app has sent a memo, right, saying that it's going to start. It's going to become a thing. It's going to become a thing. They're going to start asking for hackney permits in Abuja. So you can get it from your VIO agent or officer, whoever is running your document, your paper renewal. He can get you a hackney permit, and mind you, the boat drivers are a target for these VIO officers, okay? Because I don't know why, but it's just whatever. Get your hackney permit, all right? Especially if you work during the weekdays, you will meet the VIOs. The VIOs don't work on the weekend, on Saturday, Sunday, so you're fine. But the hackney permit is being required or requested by the VIOs, okay? I don't know if they started effecting that, but it's been a while now that the memo has been out, so I hope you can get yours. It's not too costly. I think it's an extra 5,000 or so. It's around 5,000 or so. Like there's a hackney permit, there's something. What else is there? But please, just in order to be safe, it's better to just have these things in your car so that you don't get into issues with those people. Next on Did You Know is this may not be of much importance, but I was having a conversation recently, and then I came to understand that there are some drivers who believe that whenever they on their AC to a low, the low, whenever they're on their AC to low, yeah, it seems like they feel that conserves fuel better than when it's in the medium or high, right? But this is not true, okay? This is not true. This is basically like saying, look, if your if your fan is on, it's on. All right. It doesn't matter if it's heating at a higher rate or a lower rate or something. No, it's on. It's on. It's a fan. Okay. So it doesn't really affect the fuel consumption. Specifically AC. Okay. Specifically the AC, because the AC is blowing at a very consistent rate, and now the fan tells determines just how much that coolness is coming out through the vent, or how low it's coming. Okay, so it doesn't really affect. So if you're in the car and then it seems like it's a hot day and the customer is, please could you increase your AC and all that, don't think that's going to take more fuel from you. I know psychologically it feels that way, but it's not really true. I've done my own research too. Whenever you turn on your AC, look at your RMP meter, okay? The ref per mile meter, I think it's on the left hand side, the one that shows 1, 2, 3 and all that. Whenever you're on motion and then you turn on your AC, you're going to notice that your RMP meter is going to go up a little bit, maybe to 1,000. 1 is 1,000. It's per mile. So 1, 2, 3, all that is in thousands. But let's say it goes up to 1. Normally, when your car is idling, your RMP meter should be around 800 or 900. 800 is more ideal for a car that the vent is clean and it has no dirt or debris in it. It will flow at 800. Okay. 900 is not bad either, but whenever you turn on your AC, it goes up to like 1,000. If it goes beyond that, that means your fuel consumption ratio is pretty high. Okay, so it doesn't really make that much of a difference, is what I'm saying. Whenever it's there, even if you turn it to the fullest, it doesn't go higher than that. So that's the point I'm trying to make. So if you want to enjoy your AC, please do enjoy your AC, and please leave a little. Okay, don't be sweating because of sorry. So, The next thing, very importantly, the commission is not 20%. I have calculated over and over and over and over. It is not 20%. Now I understand that the number, the percentage is not static, it's not stable. It tends to dwindle, okay? In some instances it tends to be 21%. In some instances it is 22.221%. Some instances is up to 23%. However they determined this, however they came to this conclusion is beyond me. But I know for a fact there was no trip I took, there was no trip that I took that was 20%. I know this for a fact, okay? So I made my own calculations and I am imploring you to do the same too. See how much in commission you're owing or that is on your app, and then go on a trip, calculate the amount that is gotten, and then, you know, do your own calculation, I beg you, so that you can corroborate my story, because this is not right. I'm saying this is equivalent or applicable to both the Uber app, the Bolt app, both of them. They're not taking 20%. Obviously, you can see that the InDrive is taking 9.99%, but not really 9.99%. It's actually 9.99% plus 7.5% in VAT. Now, how you calculate that is this, not to confuse you. Normally, let's say you take a trip and then you get paid 3,000. They would take 300. 10% of 3,000 is 300. It's actually 9.99%. It's not 10%. So it's somewhere around 299.8%, something around that range, right? So, but let's just call it 300 naira. Not percent, naira. Sorry. So it's 299.8 naira, something like that. So after they've taken that initial 10%, now they're going to also deduct from that 300 naira 7.5 VAT, value added tax. Okay, this one is a government tax. So they're going to deduct it from that 300 naira. So after you deduct 7.5%, you're still going to add it back to 300 naira. So your total is what you're paying as commission in InDrive. Okay, still not that bad, still not that bad at all, because 7.5 of 300 is peanuts, really. Okay, so typically speaking, I just tend to be like, you know what, I'll just calculate it as 400 naira or 350 naira in terms of the percentage they take. So instead of saying, okay, they took 300 naira as a commission, I just say, okay, no, they took 400 naira, something like that. Okay, so please do your own calculation and let us know what you come up with. Now, finally, just something out there. Bolt has this new hand button on their app. They said if you click on it before the next, before you complete your ride, you're going to go offline after that ride is completed. I've tried it though, it wasn't working very well. Or maybe my app needs update or something, but that's what the thing is supposed to do, because I find that one of my challenge in the Bolt app is I'm still on a trip and then you're giving me other trip, and if I cancel it, it affects my acceptance rate. Yeah, and if I cancel it, you don't even go offline for me. Like, you literally keep sending me more shitty trips, and it's like I can't even go offline at the, because the time it would take for me to go up and press stop new request, you're already bringing another request, another request, another request. So at some point, most of the time, I just accept it and later cancel it, right? I feel bad doing that to any customer, but that's what Bolt is doing. I'd hope that the moment you send me a request while I'm still on a trip and I cancel it, you are going to help me just go offline, like stop any other requests coming in, just so that I can calm down and look at this trip before I decide if I want to go on them or not. So yeah, that's our thing for today. So please really do your own homework on that commission issue. I'd like to know. I don't want to think I'm paranoid, because I know exactly what the hell I'm saying, and what I'm calculating is just not tallying.